Hello, my name is Manuela Cano, and for this presentation, we're going to talk about generic variation and cultural attitudes towards health and illness. We will be covering these two topics that can be seen on the book in the chapter of physical health, which is a chapter that shows us how ethnicity and culture and different psychological views can affect physical health. So first, we're going to talk about generic variations across populations. Generic variations vary between cultures since it is an adaptation of the body to different aspects of the population lives in. So these variations can be either caused by geographic location or by a cultural factor. There's different aspects that can change on a population to adapt to their geographic locations, which I'm sure we have all seen from our first biology classes on evolution. One example of this is skin color. Skin color is a response to climate. It is proved that communities that absorb more ultraviolet rays have more melanin in their skin, while communities that live on a different air surface level need less melanin so they can capture the nutrients that the ultraviolet rays provide, such as vitamin D or folic acid. Another aspect that affects generic variation is culture. Some examples of this can be feet. Some cultures don't wear footwear, which makes their feet adapt a different shape. Another example of this can be eyesight. In today's lifestyle, some communities allow kids and adults, even we do it, to be long periods of time looking at things up close, which develops our nearsight. So we are always looking at screens or books, and it's always up close. So now it is very common to develop myopia because we don't develop our far sight. So on this chapter of the book, we can see another topic I wanted to touch, which is how different generic variations affect different populations, which makes each culture have different views on health and illnesses. So cultures define a healthy body in different ways. Some example of this is how Asians define a healthy body as a balanced body, and then an illness will be an imbalance. Some Europeans, for example, would consider an illness as something that is going to make the body stronger. Or in the US, some would say that we consider the body, as a machine, and then an illness will be something we need to fix in that machine. So, since there's so many different views on health and illnesses, there's different ways to treat it as well. So in conclusion, cultural experiences and variations affect physical health. As it is said on the book, doctors are product of their cultures, and as we can see, medical understanding and approaches vary across cultures. Yeah, so, and then thank you for listening today, and here are my references.